Average start of 2.5, 2.5.
Oh, no! Rinus Veekay!
Back in, got away, sliding across the track into the safer barrier. And a hot lap going through that corner.
On. This is a tough young Dutchman hitting the wall, wiping out at his first run this morning, and at the other end of the day with 30 seconds left on the clock, Rinus Veekay says, you want to see what I'm made of? This is what I'm going to be put off by a crash. I'm going to drive my way into the fast 12. Rinus Veekay in 11th. He pushes Colton Herter out. Veekay has another shot at the front row tomorrow.
Oh my God. You trim out, you're flat.
But yeah, watching that is, I tell you, BK's run is very impressive because it's, because he had a moment that was just unexpected. Like, that's very tough to get back in the car. Very good, man. Very good. Yeah. It's intense place, this.
Also joined, obviously, by Rinus Veekay, driver the number 21 Ask ROI Chevrolet for Ed Carpenter Racing, who has officially qualified for his 5th Indianapolis 500. We'll see where he starts tomorrow. And then Graham Rahal also joins us, driver the number 15 United Reynolds Honda for Rahal Letterman Landing and Racing, going after his 17th Indianapolis 500 start, going through last chance qualifying tomorrow. Rinus, let's start with you. Quite a day. How did you do it?
Well, yeah, what a day. Well, like I said earlier, it would be a really cool story, but I like boring stories more. But yeah, well, what a day indeed. Just such a roller coaster. So, I mean, such a heartbreak to start the day, and Crew got the car back together in under 3 hours, which is incredible to start with. And I mean, then to get a banker lap in or a banker run in, get the car cooled down, go back out again at the end, and then do that. I mean, I've never lost hope, but I mean, I never expected us to do that. So it's such a great story, such a great job by the guys. I think they are the real winners here today. I just had to stay flat for four laps today and hang on to the thing. They made it possible for me, and just really, really, really good job.
Rinus, do you know exactly what all had to be replaced on the car so that they can get everything together and right in the last 3 hours before you got out again?
Well, I know what not had to be replaced, and that was basically the tub and the engine. Everything else kind of had to get swapped out. It was all spare parts, which it's not ideal. But we made it happen, and it's pretty awesome.
And for Rinus, we saw you after you exited your crash, you were limping a little bit. Did that you just shake that off a little bit, or are you still feeling that a little bit? Or it was a pretty hard hit, and my right knee hurt a little bit after, but 20 minutes later it was gone. It was more the shock of the incident, and I've physically had harder hits at recess, so you kind of get over that, and that's none of my worries. It was more the car, really. What were the next few hours like for you? You said you were just going to spend time with the guys and try to lift their spirits. What was that like?
It was tough, of course. I went to the engineering office first and looked over some stuff, and talked to my teammates a little, and then went to the crew, and we barely had time to talk because they were all moving. They were working really hard, and I went to go have some lunch, and I came back and the car was already pieced back together, and that's an hour later. So they did a really good job on getting it done early. And we had 2 runs after the incident, which usually you don't expect the car to go out on the same day again. So that's a great job by them. And yeah, I know this team works quickly. They've done it several times, but to actually get that speed out of there was unexpected for most.
Time for one more. Go ahead, Tim.
Yeah, quick. Rinus, I was talking to Ed, your owner out there, team owner out there, and he was lavishing praise on the team as much as it was you and stuff. And just can you describe their attitude as they basically put your car back together?
I mean, doesn't matter what happens. We're here to get pole position and to win the race. I mean, we're not here for anything less. And we know we have that car. We've had it in I've had it in every previous year. But I mean, this is just a day where you cannot really be assured of anything. And yeah, we made something really good happen. And I mean, it's a bit unexpected, but also Ed was still full of praise. My crew chief, my engineers, mechanics, everybody still said, you're a badass driver. Let's get it out there. And it's exactly what I did. I just drove like I always do. And I mean, the team did what they always do and around this place, and they gave me a really fast car. And I was a bit surprised by that first lap speed, but surprised in a good way.